Well, that's a perfect segue, because one of the questions I've got on here is, how has the work-life balance been? Was that something that you had to get used to? Was
Yes.
it something that you, I mean, you had the first night was a sleepless night for you, which I think it is for a lot of small business owners, but juggling the work-life balance, even with employees, talk about that a little bit. Were you ready for that?
No. So I would say the first 3 or 4 months, it seemed like I was brewing. Like, I didn't really, I guess at that time, have a good routine as far as the brewing was concerned. So I was, anytime the tank was empty, I was throwing something else in there, whether it was a Tuesday or a Thursday, and Wednesday, whenever. And on days that I was scheduled to bartend, so there were that first 3 or 4 months, I was oftentimes putting in 14 hours here at the tap room, or in the building anyway, brewing in the morning and then hustling to clean stuff up afterwards and open up, and then bartending in the evening. And I was not ready for that, but survived. So, and then eventually worked out a better scheme for brewing, to where I wasn't brewing on a day that I was bartending.
Sure.
But yeah, there's some aspects of things, like I help with the schedule and special events and stuff like that, and so you're like, oh, if I bartend, then we don't have to pay staff to do it, and so you're wanting to help out with that as much as possible, but like I'm still mom and I still want to see my kids and stuff like that, so it has been difficult, I feel like, to manage a lot of that, trying to leave work on time so I can get home to be with the kids, because he's already had to open the tap room, yada yada. So it's been a big balance. Some months we've done it better than others, so and that's how you just learn, and you're like, okay, that is not a responsible choice, we can't do that again, so next month needs to be different.
Yeah, I think that was also kind of a big shocker, was just the switch in the schedules, to where before, we were both working and would come home and have the evenings together, and now I'm usually, like we said, bartending in the evening, and she's home with the kids, and we just kind of value our free time together a lot more, but it's a lot more scarce than it was 11 months ago.
Yeah.